Welcome to the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rhonda Launer.
And I'm Chuckalicious Chuck Williams.
And joining us from Coffee Memorial, Mr. Brad Duke, and a big event kicks off tomorrow morning. It's the 42nd annual M.A.S.H blood drive. A great chance for you to lend a helping hand. Brad, welcome back to the show again this morning. Getting ready for the big day. Chuck, you had a question for Brad.
Yeah, Brad, I was wondering on my own, just how do you guys get it together? I mean, this is the 42nd annual. You ought to have this down pat, but you always have to keep up with coming with new ideas and innovations. How do you guys manage all that?
Yeah, well, there's a team of us here at Coffee that we put our heads together and really look at what we need to do to make sure that these events stay alive and keep on bringing in those blood products. And so M.A.S.H is one of those that we have kind of been concerned about, just because as M.A.S.H, maybe is reaching some of the older generations, it may not be touching as many of the new generations that are our 19 to 40-year-olds now. And so this year we actually are tying in esports. We've kind of reached out to the esports people at West Texas A&M and Amarillo College and then the different groups here in town and really trying to target those people. And so I think, one of the big games they play is Modern Warfare on those esports. And so, we thought we could maybe get them in and educate them on M.A.S.H. We can keep M.A.S.H alive and also reach those new donors. And so we're going to actually be drawing for a couple game systems that we're going to give away on Friday and Saturday this week, and hopefully bring in what we like to call some new blood into the center. And so that would be great.
He doesn't want our old blood.
I don't want our old blood.
No, we want it all.
Any kind of blood. Well, I know that one of the things that you guys stress is making an appointment for your donation. How is that going for this particular drive? Are you getting these appointments filled?
So our appointments for Friday are looking decent. There are still a lot of appointment slots left. Saturday's really light right now, and so we're hoping that we can see those appointments increase over the next couple of days. And so we will be sending out messaging and trying to make appointments to donors that have been here before, but really, hopefully through this kind of interview and some TV interviews, hopefully that will reach some new people and get some new people out that hadn't been into the center before. And so we're looking forward to a big event. Kind of our big concern, we talked about yesterday, is the first week of January is tough because a lot of people haven't returned to work, and we have multiple mobile blood drives going on this week, and they haven't done well. We've only collected about 68% of what we were hoping to collect, and so we're starting the week off in a deficit, and really just need to have a very successful event this weekend to make sure that we have the blood products that we need for the hospitals.
But Brad, let me ask you this. I know a lot of people think my one donation it doesn't make a big difference. It's not a big hill of beans. It's just a drop in the bucket, so to say. How impactful is a donation to Coffee Memorial?
I mean, I think that's a great question. Every blood donation is so important, and whenever you think about that, one blood donation saves up to 3 lives. That's huge, and we use all the product that we collect, and so usage has been up in the hospitals. We look at that every week. Hospital usage has been up the last couple of weeks. And so if we, like we said yesterday, we got to stay on the gas. And so if we don't turn it around for the remainder of this week, we could be in a bad place on Monday morning. In the blood industry, it's kind of tough. You're very high and you're very low. And so you can have a very nice looking inventory on Monday, but in 7 days, if collections aren't good, your inventory on the next Monday could be not in a good spot. And so, our inventory numbers this morning when I looked at them were the lowest I've seen in over about 6 weeks.
Whoa.
And so, really, we have to turn it around just because it's just been a slow collection week.
And it's really almost a nationwide trending. I saw a stat in a news story yesterday that across the country they're having issues with supplies, and so it's not unfamiliar. And to just Amarillo, it's across the nation. They're trying to encourage more and more donors, and one of those factors that you talked about, Ronnie, is getting younger donors in the door. That's a big key. We've got a generation of donors that are kind of phasing out of the routine of giving blood because of health concerns or medication or things like that. How important is it to target that younger audience, to go after the new generation of blood donors?
It's so important to do that. We really start early. Like we're in the high schools. We'll be actually moving into Kids Inc. Donor Days on February 1st, and so that gives us a chance to get into those schools and do presentations and educate those those young adults in high school about the importance of blood donation. And then hopefully, if we can get them started to doing it in high school, that they'll continue that for the rest of their life. A lot of times we do a very good job about catching those high schools and even college students. But then once they start their careers and they start having kids, it's something that it seems like, it kind of fades away. And then a lot of times we don't grab them again until maybe they're in their 40s. And so, it's so important that we get out. We really try to get out and share our story at Lions Clubs and Rotaries and different things across across our community, just to make sure that people just know the importance of blood donation. And they say, if you don't ask, the number one reason people don't come in is because they haven't been asked to come in. And so we try to get out as much as we can and make that ask. Like this opportunity right here, just being able to reach all your viewers is so important, because we just, like today, my ask is that, hey, will y'all guys come in this week and make sure that our inventory stays where it needs to be?
Be a part of it and get your appointments now. I know we're expecting a little bit of inclement weather, but don't let that deter you from doing that important life-affirming work of donating blood. The 42nd annual Coffee Memorial M.A.S.H blood drive kicks off bright and early tomorrow morning. Drop by their website or give them a call here locally. Set up your appointment. Come out and be a part of the solution. 3 lives. That's the potential that you have to change. There's 3 lives with every donation. Brad, I'll see you tomorrow, and man, looking for a big day tomorrow. Really hope we can do some things for you.
Yeah, thank you, and I appreciate you getting us on. And just to throw it out there, we'll have a great coffee and hot chocolate bar for anybody that comes in, and so we can warm you up as soon as you walk in the door.
There you go. Get you ready to go. Well, Coffee Memorial's 42nd annual M.A.S.H blood drive, bright and early on Friday morning, continues on Saturday. Be a part of that helping solution. We'll take a quick break. We're back with more chat right here on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2.